Day 2 of the Venetian $600 super stack, $750,000 guaranteed. I think they got around $1.2 million in the prize pool. About 500 people remain, 250 or so pay. Feeling great today with two of my buddies on separate day 3s. One at the World Series, one at Aria, WPT 550. 200K up top there. My other good friends playing for 888K. 28 left in that. So even if I lose this, I'm gonna just be happy that they can be successful today. But today's goal is to play fearless aggressive. Aggression wins tournaments. I'm not gonna be fearful of my opponents or their holdings. If they got it, they got it. You gotta gamble. Let's play to win.
It'd be a good reason to have to change that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't complain.
With blinds at 5,000, 10,000, we're about 20 people away from the money. Action folds to the cutoff, who makes it 20,000. This player played a hand before where he bet second pair on the river. The guy called with trips, top trips, and he said, "Oh, I was hoping I'd scare you off that." So we know he's not a very deep thinker, but let's proceed with the hands. Action folds us in the big blind. I have about 420,000 and Jack Deuce offsuit. I think all options are on the table here, as crazy as it sounds. Think about 3-betting, trying to win it pre and gain the post-flop range advantage. But I think a flat is good too, and you know, we can navigate some boards. The flop comes Queen 10-9, 2 hearts. We're open-ended. I check, he checks. After he checks, I'm putting him on hands like ace high that missed, under pairs, or maybe just bottom pair. Nothing too great. The turn brings a deuce, which does give us a pair, so now we beat all his ace highs. We check, and now he bets 40,000. A pretty big bet. What's he repping here? Does he have something like ace jack, ace king, pair and a straight draw? Not sure, but I think we can definitely put in a call and see what happens on the river. The river is an offsuit 6. I check, and he bets 40,000 again. A very weak bet. I think he's trying to take me to Value Town with bottom or middle pair. I don't think our deuce is good enough to call with, so this is a great time to go for the check jam. He has 170,000 total chips, plenty of fold equity. Although he seems like a recreational player, I don't think he's going to call his tournament off with a marginal top pair or even bottom 2 pair. I'm repping a straight 2 pair plus. I have the straight blocked with the jack, and I have bottom set blocked if that's relevant at all. So we shove all in. He thinks for about 2 seconds and tosses in the call. I guess I read him wrong. I show my jack deuce, and he shows 10-8 offsuit. Second pair, 8 kicker. And we now have 200,000 chips. The river check raise bluff in live tournaments is very rare. It's almost always value. Felt like I had to go with it this time with relevant blockers. Unfortunately, I'm officially the worst bluffer in the world, and don't worry guys, I know I won't try it again. Don't be mad at me.
Yeah. All right.
But the good news is we folded into the money, and we have 200,000 going to 8,000, 16,000 with 40-minute blinds. So we can definitely run this stack up and cruise to the final table. We're not giving up yet.
All right, that blind's at 1224. I'm sitting with over 400K. I open in early position with pocket fours. I make it 50,000. Folds around to the small blind, playing an 8-handed table. 30-year-old male, white. He has the American card room badge on. I'm sitting there. He elects to go all in for 330. Folds back to me. I don't go in the tank. I look up, see how many more big blinds it is. It's about 10 to 13 big blinds. I'm thinking, man, maybe this guy got ace king, maybe ace queen, maybe even ace jack suited. Think for a while. I put in the call. Guy shows pocket jacks. Dealer rolls out. Flop. 10, 4, 5. I'm pumped. Let's go. Only 2 outs. Spade the 2-outer. Turn jack. River 10. Put me down to 5 big blinds.
What do you say about his company? Is what you say about society? Catch the mist, catch the myth, catch the mystery, catch the myth.
With blinds at 15,000, 30,000. First hand back from break, I'm under the gun with king queen offsuit, so I make it 70,000. Under the gun plus 2 makes it 150,000. I have 730,000 to start the hand, and it folds back to me. Could call, could jam, or could just play it safe and fold. This guy hasn't gotten 2 out of line, so we just lay down king queen. With blinds at 15-30, action folds to the cutoff, who raises to 65,000. I have 600,000 and queen 10 of diamonds. Good flat, but he's been pretty active, so I'm just going to jam all in with my suited broadways. Everyone folds, and we pick up 100K.
The world is love and life.
I have pocket 6s under the gun plus 2, and I shove all in for 720,000. We're currently 7 or 8-handed. Old recreational player who's pretty crazy. Snap calls it off. Button tanks and eventually folds ace queen, he says. And we're heads up versus ace 10 offsuit. Let's hold. Here's the video.
Yes.
Did you win?
No,
Oh, I thought I won. Good call.
sorry, man. I am excited. You know, I mean,
I'm devastated.
Maybe as the skies are white.
Cutoff raises. I'm on the button with pocket 4s. I shove all in for 220,000. He calls with king 8 of clubs. The board bricks out, and we double up. The very next hand, action folds to us in the hijack. We have ace deuce of clubs and 500,000. Shove all in. Cutoff goes all in for 700,000. Blinds fold. We're up against pocket 9s. He stands up and starts pacing around. Flop comes 10, 7, 6. The turn is a 9, and the river's a 7. And we're out of the Venetian. $600, 750K. 104th place for $1,800. That's right, 4 buy-ins. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 3 buy-ins. For a net profit of just over $1,200. I love tournament poker. But the good news is my buddy Bobby is now heads up at the Aria World Poker Tour, $550 Zanga poker, whatever. I think 200K up top, so we're gonna head over to Aria and sweat this heads up battle. Let's get it.